And today I wanted to show you a simple sequence you can use to help you get out of bed if you wake up with a stiff back. Okay, so we can follow along. We can imagine that I'm in bed. So we just imagine that I'm in bed or you're in bed. And the very, very first thing we want to do before we just jump out of bed is to take a few deep breaths. So we've just woken up. We're lying in bed. We want to belly breathe in through the nose. We feel the belly expand. Out through the nose, we feel the belly drop. And we do this a few times. This is giving our back a chance to relax and release. It's giving us a chance to just prepare ourselves for what's coming the rest of the day. Now, once we feel that initial release, the next thing is just something simple like contract your glutes. You may not be able to see it here, but I'm turning my glutes into little fists. So I inhale, squeeze the glutes, exhale, release the glutes. And again, just doing this a few times, synchronizing the breath and the muscle contractions. So again, this is just helping to bring blood into the area. It's helping to prepare the muscles that are going to be used in order to keep the spine braced and supported. Okay. Now next is core activation. So we take the breath in. As we take the breath out, we pull our pelvic floor up into our body. So if you can imagine the muscles you would use to stop yourself from going to the bathroom, pull those muscles up into your body. They're called Kegels. So we breathe in, breathe out, all the while keeping our core activated, all the while pulling these muscles up into our body. After that, we get our calves going. So we point our toes one way and then bring our toes back the other way. We keep the core engaged. And the technical term for this is plantar flexion. I'm pointing my toes like a ballerina. And dorsiflexion, I pull my toes towards my shins. So again, just simple ways to help prepare the body, increasing blood flow, etc., etc. We're not doing anything big and dramatic. We're just gradually increasing the blood flow and preparing ourselves for movement. Now, next phase, keep the core engaged, and we'll try to do some heel slides. Keeping your foot and your leg intact with the bed, we bend one knee, keep the core engaged, bend the other knee. Keep the core engaged, straighten one leg, but we drag the leg straight against the bed, and then the other leg goes straight. Any sort of combination like this, where you're just bending and straightening your knees. So what's happening, of course, is again, preparing the body to move, but we're also starting to warm up the bigger muscles of the legs. We're lubricating the knee joint. We're staying engaged through the core. There's a lot of little things happening here that's going to help create good habits so that we can wake up as pain-free as possible when we have those mornings with a stiff back. Now, when we have both knees bent, we keep the core engaged. We're going to try to move in a coordinated effort, roll to one side. So we take the breath in, keep the core engaged, take the breath out, keep the core engaged. What I like to do is bring my arms up. So it looks like I'm holding a beach ball on my chest. Keep the arms up, keep the core engaged, and in one piece, roll to one side. Something like this. We're trying to keep the spine organized and intact. If we let the spine roll around too much, it could set off spasms and flare-ups. So we try to move in one piece. Now once we're on our side, we use our arm or arms. See, I'm going to leverage, this is my right arm that's on the mattress, so to speak. I'm going to press down, leverage that bottom arm, leverage my top arm, and try to come up to a seated position. Now, as we're doing this, we're trying our best to keep the spine organized, core engaged. Now, here we have to improvise a little bit. Clearly, I'm not on the edge of my bed, but imagine swinging your feet over and feet touch the ground. You're sitting on the edge of your bed. And then we go to this shot. So if you can imagine that your feet are dangling off the side of your bed, your seat is on the bed. I know this position looks a little funny without the mattress, but we wind up in a position something like this. You can use your hands to support if you need to. Feet on the ground, take the breath in, brace yourself through your core, push through your feet. If you need to, push through your hands and stand up. And then trying from this point on just to move with a little more awareness, core integrated, spine organized, trying to move as one unified piece, and see if that helps you to get out of bed with a little less stiffness and a little less pain. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're looking for a method of yoga that's low impact and actually can help rehabilitate your back, it's a method of yoga that I created because I've had chronic back pain for 45 years, but I've been able to manage that pain through my method of yoga that I call functional yoga instruction. I've been told several times that I should be bedridden or on workman's comp, but through this method of yoga, I've been able to strengthen what needs to be strengthened, lengthen what needs to be lengthened, and I've been able to manage my back issues for decades. So click on the link below to find out more about our affordable online options. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the links. Go forth and be awesome. Thanks.